Harmy is the one that'll lead us. Got a good jump on the outside. Look at Daniel Henshaw in the number 10. The top's the place to be. Neil Caldoulis on the outside with Daniel Henshaw as well. A little greasy out there, but plenty of drive on the top of the racetrack. Sander, nice move on the top. Switch back to the bottom on Lincoln Bath, just starting to get some drive through the middle of the racetrack. Pretty plain sailing at the moment. One lap remaining. Neil Caldoulis up on the inside of Jennings. Henshaw's going to go to the top. This is second, third and fourth. One lap remaining. Chris Pagel's going to get the win. Daniel Henshaw around the outside into position number 2. Set to go. And off we go. Chris Pagel sweeps straight to the outside. And Chris Pagel is racing out in front of this one. Aaron Sander gets up the inside of Hocking. Craig Harm down to the bottom. Adrian Stott on the outside. Josh Harm further back. Murray Wells back to Neil Caldoulis. Selena Jennings back to Amy Evans. Adrian Stott up at the inside of Aaron Sander. Leon Hockings, a little moment. Sander on the outside. Adrian Stott able to slip on by. Hockings back to fourth. Sander is third. Contact between the two. Hocking spins onto the infield, keeps the boot into her, and we will continue with green. Oh, and loops it coming up the infield. Well, that's embarrassing. Selena Jennings. Only one lap remaining though. Chris Pagel on his way. 2 from 2. The former Queensland champ gets the job done again. Great race for the Miners and Adrian Stott.
Wait for a green, there it is, off and racing this time. Wellesley closes the gap down low. Aaron Sander tries to come down there. Lincoln Bath's in there, one staying high is Selena Jennings, trying to stay out of trouble, and Murray Wells gets into the race lead. Selena comes down on the inside, Aaron Sanders down there. Have a look at Stotty, working his way from the back of the pack. They're sorting things out eventually as Murray Wells is the race leader. Allows Murray Wells to catch but can't pass, so the Cortina's out the front. And again in trouble up against the fences, Jordan Ferguson, who stays up there this time and just allows the field to go by. Race leader, Aaron Sander, opened up a big lead over Murray Wells. Big gap back then to Selena Jennings in front of Lincoln Bath. Next one through would be Daniel Henshaw, and then Adrian Stott, who seems to have some problem with the car, got it mobile again. Back to Craig Harm, and at the back it's John Alcott. On the outside is Daniel Henshaw, but on the inside still Selena Jennings fighting hard, this time for position number 4, and trying to join in that little battle is Adrian Stott, who finds a few bumps in the western corner, and that puts him off that line a little, as perhaps Daniel Henshaw has finally got through to position number 4. But at the moment it's all the old Cortina. Aaron Sander down the main straight away, he comes to take the white flag, and only one to go. Murray Wells is still chasing hard. Long way back to Lincoln Bath in front of Daniel Henshaw. Selena Jennings in front of Adrian Stott, and then Craig Harm. But down the main straight for the final time, and it's a win to the Cortina. And Aaron Sander, Lincoln Bath, tries to come down the inside straight away. Big charge from Jordan Ferguson, and they caught Daniel Henshaw having a little bit of a nap, I think. He settles down on the inside now to try and hold on to 2. He's got it almost around, manages to straighten it up, but they're all over him like a rash, and they're all chasing Jordan Ferguson. Daniel Henshaw has got it heading in the right direction now. Adrian Stott is the one up high on the track, and then Lincoln Bath as they battle out position number 3 down the main straightaway. Jordan Ferguson has bolted. There is a real scrap for position number 2. Gets up into position number 4. Stoddy's still out wide. Coming up underneath him, guess who? Neil Caldoulis. And those two once again have a little coming together. And thank you very much, says Chris Pagel in front of Adrian Stott. The other one out there would be Leon Hawkins, who's a lap behind. One in trouble, going back very quickly through the field. Back at the race lead, Jordan Ferguson. Lincoln Bath coming at a great rate of knots. Chris Pagel has got himself up into position number 3 in front of Craig Harm. Back then to Neil Caldoulis and Adrian Stott, and a long way back then to Craig Harm. In trouble, taking the checkered flag. He didn't. He had trouble getting past the left car. And that's Jordan Ferguson, and I don't think he got across the line. I think he's handed it to Lincoln Bath.
Wow. That was exciting. There is no love lost between Neil Caldoulis and Adrian Stott.
Have a look at it.
Here we go. This isn't done with. Stand back. These two are at each other's throat. Oh, they are into it. Stoddy's poking. Caldoulis is waving fists at each other, and they are on.
Wow.
But meanwhile, we've got a happy winner here. Good job, champion.
Josh and Craig, watch for a green one as they roll up to the white line. Go, we're racing. Chris Pagel said, catch me if you can. Aaron Sander couldn't go with him at the beginning. Now he's going to try and get down on the drive line to follow Chris Pagel. First time through the western corner. Chris Pagel versus Aaron Sander. Back to Lincoln Bath in front of Jordan Ferguson. Daniel Henshaw would be the next one. Neil Caldoulis, Murray Wells. Aaron Sander is able to get up very close to Chris Pagel, but then makes a mistake, moves off the drive line. Lincoln Bath says thank you, and Lincoln Bath takes car number 5 into position number 2, and Aaron Sander drops back to Chris Pagel. They're coming up on Amy Evans, the first of the lap cars. She's got to hold the line, that's all. And Chris Pagel makes a real meal of trying to get by. Lincoln Bath says thank you and just drives straight past. So Lincoln Bath, the race leader, weaving in and out amongst the lap traffic, and has put a lapped car between himself, trying to find a little bit more drive. They're closing in on Selena Jennings. Lincoln Bath moves to the inside. That's the wrong way to go. Here goes Chris Pagel around the outside. Lincoln Bath made the mistake with 1 lap to go. Went the wrong side of the left car. And we've got Jordan Ferguson. Can you believe it? Parked the wrong way in the main straightaways. Green, white checker. Lincoln Bath out of Maryborough. Chris Pagel out of Gympie. Daniel Henshaw, Neil Caldoulis, and Josh Harm as they career down the back straight. Josh Harm goes underneath Neil Caldoulis. White flag waiting for them this time. Lincoln Bath. Here comes Chris Pagel at a great rate of knots. Can't do anything right now. Gives him a little nudge. Can he do anything in the western corner? Through the western corner, Lincoln Bath leaves an opening, and Chris Pagel, I think he's got a flat tyre. Chris Pagel, Daniel Henshaw, Lincoln Bath will limp home in position number 3 in front of Josh Harm, Neil Caldoulis, and Will gone careering off Jordan Ferguson's car. But congratulations go to Chris Pagel.